come back. Your dreams were your ticket out.
What up, sports world? It's Just Boxing. Undefeated WBC middleweight world champion Jermall Charlo and highly ranked contender Dennis Hogan went face-to-face for the first time Thursday at a press conference to preview their showdown taking place Saturday, December 7th, live on Showtime from the Barcade Center, the home of Brooklyn Boxing, and an event presented by Premier Boxing Champion. Jermall Charlo, a.k.a. the Hitman, has a record of 29 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws with 21 knockouts. He's 160 pounds, 6 feet tall, 73.5-inch reach. He's born May 19, 1990. He's 29 years old. He's from the United States of America, born in Richmond, Texas, trains in Houston, Texas. He has an orthodox stand. He has boxed 140 rounds. His knockout percentage is 72.41%. Jermall Charlo has been fighting alongside twin brother Jermall his whole life, sharing the mantra of lions only as the siblings take an aim at standing side by side atop of the 154-pound division. Although Jermall started his pro career 9 months after his brother, he became the first Charlo twin to claim a world title before moving up to campaign at 160 pounds. Keeping it in the family, with the Twitter handle of Future of Boxing, Jermall Charlo is making a statement. He's not to be confused with his younger by 1 minute twin brother Jermall at 154 pounds. He's the title contender himself, using the more modest at Charlo Twin handle. Jermall and his brother were born in Lafayette, Louisiana, both raised in Houston. They were 8 years old when their father, Kevin, and former amateur boxer, first took them to the gym as a way to offer them a positive, disciplined environment. The siblings both competed in other sports growing up, playing football and basketball in high school, but they kept gravitating towards boxing. While Jermall turned pro in 2007, Jermall continued on as an amateur with hopes of competing in the 2008 Olympics. A toe injury kept him from that dream, however, and Jermall ended his amateur career that year with a record of 65 wins and 6 losses. Charlo made his professional debut on September 12, 2008, with a second-round TKO of Samarian Davis in Grand Prairie, Texas, not far from Houston, Texas. Competing largely in his brother's shadow early on, Jermall fought just once in both 2010 and 2011 and gained little notice as he went 12-0 with 8 knockouts. Charlo got his chance to shine in the spotlight in April of 2013, though he faced Mexican veteran Orlando Lara at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio on the undercard of Austin Trout and Canelo Alvarez pay-per-view. Lara, nearly 9 years older than Charlo, entered the ring with a record of 29 wins and 3 losses with 2 draws with 19 knockouts, but Charlo controlled his more experienced opponent and gained a 5th-round stoppage. Charlo seized the momentum with four more wins in 2013. He puts Luis Hernandez down twice in his second round to gain a stoppage in June. Took Antoine Smith out in the second round in August, finished off De La Torre in the 7th in September, and finished the year with a 5th round KO of Jose de los Santos in December. Under the tutelage of trainer Ronnie Shields, Charlo climbed to 17-0 and put himself in a position for a title shot. He was scheduled to face 154-pound world champion Carlos Molina in March of 2014 title bout, but the fight was scrapped just days before the match. Charlo stayed active, though gaining a 3rd-round stoppage of Hector Munez in Carson, California in April, as he waited to see he would get his shot at Molina. After the window closed on opportunity, Charlo kept his focus with a 7th-round TKO of Norberto Gonzalez in September. Charlo closed 2014 with a 3rd-round knockout of Italian veteran Lenny Battia in Las Vegas in December, his 14th straight stoppage win. The knockout streak came to an end in March 2015, although Charlo took all 10 rounds on all 3 judges' cards to win a unanimous decision over Michael Finley and set up a title shot against champion Carlos Bondage. But Jermall resumed his knockout prowess in his next fight at 154-pound title, winning 4 knockdown, third round TKO, dethroned Kaniz Bondarich on September 12, 2015. Exactly 7 years to the day he made his pro debut. Bondarich was Charlo's first of 5 knockouts during 6 fights, including a 4th-round TKO of previously once beaten Wilkie Camford, who was stopped for the first time in his career in the Hitman's initial defense on November 28. Charlo's second defense was a 12-round decision over left-handed former champion Austin Trout on May 21st, 2016, followed by a sensational 3-round knockdown, 5th-round knockout of previously unbeaten Julian J. Rock Williams, that December. I told everyone what I was going to do since the fight was announced. Williams just wasn't on my level, said Charlo. I'm putting my life on the line again for my family to continue building my legacy as one of the best boxers in the world. With a pair of sensational knockouts, Charlo announced himself as an immediate threat to unbeaten 160-pound title holder Gennady Golovkin, ex-champion Danny Jacobs, and former 2-division title winner Canelo Alvarez. Charlo's 160-pound debut in July 2017. What is wrong? Oh my goodness, I'm tripping. Charlo's 160-pound debut in July 2017 was a 2-knockdown, 4th-round TKO of Argentina Jorge Sebastian Heelan, who was stopped for the first time in his career. His victory is followed by the flattening of Hugo Centeno Jr. with a 2nd-round left hook on April 21st, 2018. To become WBC interim 160-pound champion and Golovkin's mandatory challenger, who Golovkin always fights his mandatory. But when Golovkin goes to sleep at night, I know he's going to sleep thinking about me. He knows that there is a young, hungry, 160-pound fierce dog out there, and that's me. I'm the mandatory, but Golovkin don't want to fight me, said Charlo. Golovkin don't want it, but sooner or later, I'm going to make it happen. My goal is to unify as one of the best in the world. I don't know what Triple G is going to do, but the fans aren't going to keep liking him if he keeps avoiding me. Well, this is what happened. Gennady Golovkin, soon after he dropped the belt, he did not want to fight. He didn't want to fight Jermall Charlo. No, he didn't drop the belt. I think he lost the belt to Canelo. Then Canelo, then Jermall Charlo became Canelo's mandatory, and Canelo dropped the belt. And then soon after he dropped the WBC title, he was elevated to franchise champion. Then the WBC had no other choice but to give the WBC title belt to Jermall Charlo. Now here we are now, him fighting Dennis Hogan on December 7th for the WBC title, and it's going to be a good night of boxing. I can't wait to see it. I'm picking Jermall Charlo to win this fight. Like normally, like I do anyway, always picking Jermall Charlo. But hashtag Lions Only. Shout out to all of them. To him and his brother. I know his brother Jermall fights on December 21st. In the Tony Harrison rematch. I hope he regains his title. I felt like Jermall won the first fight. It was a lot closer when I watched it the second time, but I still felt like Jermall won the fight. So it's gonna be a great night of boxing coming this Saturday night, and don't forget Andy Ruiz Jr. Is defending his titles against Anthony Joshua on the zone. I think that fight is showing 11 o'clock in the morning. So Saturday is gonna be full of boxing. This is ItsJustBoxing. Don't forget to subscribe, like, smash the bell icon to get notification of all new videos that come your way. ItsJustBoxing, and I'm out. Peace.